It looks good, y'all, but something is definitely different. What up, baby loves? Welcome back for day 4 of Affordables Week. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content so far. I have enjoyed putting this together. Look, I have been in my product review bag. This the last month of putting together all of this content, so I'm really happy with where we are right now. So today I figured we would do a little throwback video. I mentioned one of my longtime favorite gels in a more recent haul, went up a couple of months ago, but I've actually took me a minute to film that. So I've had the product back for a while, but I did a review on this LA Hold styling gel a long time ago. A very long time ago. Like, it had to have been at least 4 years ago. And this has been one of my favorite gels of all time. But there was a minute in there where you really couldn't get it. It was hard to find. And so when I saw that it was readily available again and I came across this in Marshall's, I was like, babes, I want to see what it do. Back when I was using this prior, I was using it with different types of products, and with the length that my hair is now, I know that combination might not give me the result that I want. So I wanted to try it again today and see if this OG natural hair styling gel is still the go. So if you want to see what my results are, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting on freshly cleansed, conditioned, and moisturized hair. I went ahead and did my leave-in portion off camera only because I didn't have any other products in my routine that fit the base that I wanted to use that were still affordable and still available. So because I still have 1,000,001 backups of this, I went in with my Eden Body Works Almond Marshmallow Hydration Serum and the Therapy Leave-In Conditioner. These are 2 of my favorite OG products. They are since discontinued, but I'm gonna keep using them because I love them. But given what my hair will look like by the end of this, I'm sure that I will get pretty similar results with all of my other products that fit into this curl primer category. They're just far pricier than these 2. The gel, we have the LA Hold styling gel, extreme holding power, and is infused with natural surface enhancers for brilliant shine. And now, if I remember right, I have to go back and look at that video. The name of it used to be LA Hold Natural Styling Gel, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was. So that may be why it was hard to get for a minute. They may have had to change the name of the product because y'all know putting natural in the title now is just, it's a non-starter. And this is from Giovanni. This is their Eco Chic collection. So the LA Hold Styling Gel by Giovanni. Sorry about that. It says, yes, it's vegan, cruelty-free, infused with natural botanical ingredients, and has recyclable packaging. And there are no parabens, mineral oil, harmful sulfates, propylene glycol, phthalates, and artificial dyes. And I mean, it's a very clear gel. Let's go over some of the claims. It has like a little thing on here that goes from soft to firm, and it is the second to last one on the bottle. So this is supposed to be a firmer hold. It secures shape with extreme hold. Surface enhancers provide a brilliant shine, which is one thing that I remember loving about this. Controls frizz with authority. And back in the day, I used to love this because I would get like really beautiful bouncy wash and goes. But it still did really great with frizz control, and it was just super shiny, and it was just everything. This controlling gel takes hold to the extreme. Formulated to include extraordinary ingredients that grab onto the style and hold on tight, with this strong holding gel, you can stand firm in the spotlight. So what I remember loving about this was that it was the perfect mixture of being flexible with a really strong hold, still giving shine, and it lasted for like a week plus. The first 5 ingredients in this are water, VPVA copolymer, hydroxyethyl cellulose, tocopherol, which is vitamin E, and citric acid. But there are some other good ingredients in here as well. There's aloe vera, sunflower seed, soybean extract, mallow extract. There's also some colt's foot and nettle in here as well. So really great ingredients. And it does smell. Yeah, it smells the way I remember. It has this really like nice, like fresh, clean smell, but it's not that kind of like fresh, clean smell that you get with like laundry or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna style as usual. All right, so this is what I'm working with. So the definition is already just going. My hair feels great, it's soft, and it already has some initial definition taking hold from the base that I used. Okay. Okay, yeah. And it does feel how I remember. It has a really smooth texture to it. It's not too tacky. This feels so good. Now that I'm feeling it, I feel like maybe I can get away with using this with the leave-in that I used to. I would always pair this with the green tea super moist from TGIN. That was like such a good combo. It would be so moisturized, so shiny. Obviously that's out of the price range for this series though. It looks good. So I'm just gonna go through the rest of my hair. I'm not gonna add too much more commentary. And we will look at what everything is looking like once I'm done. Y'all, so that is the gel fully applied and she looks really good. Now the way that it applies as far as how thick and heavy it feels is going to be altered a little bit by the fact that I'm using a curl primer underneath. If you're someone who styles with curl primers, I'm sure you know what I mean. They don't change the way it feels, but it does change the way it will glide through the hair, and so you get more slip. So I know that some of the lightness I'm feeling is coming from that, but it does feel even still before it hits my hands, it does feel a little different. It doesn't feel as like tacky as I remember it feeling. Even my hands, like with the leftover residue, doesn't really feel sticky. It feels like really smooth even on my hands. So far, so good. The curls are super juicy. I had someone complain that, you know, anything would look good on my hair, and I'm just like, just because my hair is curly does not mean that the product is good. It does not. My hair is going to look how my hair looks. I'm not a shapeshifter. Hate to tell y'all. But yeah, I really like the way it has my curls looking so far. Like, everything looks really juicy. Everything is really shiny. I'm curious to see what the dry results are going to be, because I don't feel like it's going to be as strong of a hold as I remember. And I know some of that is going to be attributed to the products that I'm using underneath, like I said. But I definitely need to go back and look at that video and see if there were some ingredient changes, because I kind of feel like there may have been, but I could be wrong. It's been a hot ass minute. So I don't know. I could be just misremembering. My brain may not be braining, y'all. Life been crazy, so my brain may not be braining all the way. But we shall see. I have high hopes because my hair looks and feels really good. So we'll be back with my day ones. I'm going to air dry for about 30 minutes while I go make dinner, and then I'm going to diffuse the rest of the way. Right, y'all, so this is day one, and how pretty is she? I've just been at home working, so I haven't done like any shaping or anything like that. All I did was take my anti-frizz serum from Giovanni and ran it through the strands and just gently pull them apart. And so far it feels so good, the movement. And it definitely, like the cast, it's strong, but not in the way that many stronghold gels are. It is very flexible still. So like, it does what it needs to do. The shine is bomb. I was kind of worried because I was like, my hair is looking really frizzy. But I went back and watched my video from like 4 or 5 years ago, and all the things that I was experiencing then, I'm experiencing now. So I would say the experience is definitely consistent, even though I am using a different base product underneath. I'm excited to see what it looks like when I stretch it out, because I feel like it's gonna be a vibe. I see why I was in love with this so many years ago. And right now I'm really happy that it's back. All right, y'all, so I am back. This is day 3 with the LA Stronghold Styling Gel, and y'all, can we... Listen, I was worried, but I didn't need to be worried. Look, this right here is just proof that my opinions do really be lasting the ages, because yeah, this wash and go ended up being so pretty. So let's talk about what I did to it today, because I did have to manipulate it a little bit more than I planned. So day 2, y'all, I stayed in the bonnet all day, which usually is not an issue for me. But when I took my hair out of the bonnet, it had, I guess, like kind of gotten caught and was just like rolled up into itself. So when I took the bonnet off, I looked like Toad from Mario Kart. Yeah, so we had to go ahead and stretch her. So I just used my blow dryer to do a nice little stretching session. And then I used my scrunchies to just keep everything in place while I was doing my makeup and to maintain that stretch. I find that that works the best. Like, if I'm going to stretch my hair that way, I will band it right after and let the band stay in there until my hair is no longer warm. Wait for everything to cool down, and then the stretch holds a little bit longer. My hair is still going to shrink up because my hair is my hair, and I'm okay with that. But It is one of those things that will help. It won't make you feel like you did all that work for nothing, you know? Y'all, my hair, it looks so good. And it did so well with the stretching. When they call this a stronghold, they mean stronghold, but it's still flexible. And it almost kind of feels like it won't be, but it is. It is lightweight and texture enough for it to really capture the curl and to really hold everything in place. But the ingredients in this really hold. Like, they coat the strand and they stay there. It's not going anywhere. It's not flaky. And I have been touching my hair a lot, so I have no flakes. It feels so good. Although I will say, I do see why I used it with the leave-ins that I was using it with before. Because my hair is not dry, but the way that this gel dries on the hair, the cast is so apparent that it almost makes you feel like your hair is dry. Like, in some of the places where I truly have broken it, my hair is very clearly hydrated, but I feel like if you're a feeling person, I would go in with a creamier leave-in. I don't feel like I have to use a curl primer with this because of how lightweight the texture is, how smooth it is. It goes in and it doesn't drag my hair down, but it gives me the kind of hold that I would expect from a product that drags my hair down, if you get what I'm saying. It kind of gives stronghold gel and curl primer in one, which, listen, past me fucked with this real heavy, and I see why. And I'm happy that I'm able to get it again, like, readily available. Let's go over the claims, and then we'll kind of talk about my feelings on it now in comparison to before, because I did go back and watch that entire video and it makes sense. All right, so again, this is the LA Hold Styling Gel. Yes, it used to be the LA Natural Stronghold Styling Gel. I did go back and check. It used to be that. But I have the feeling that they went ahead and took that out of the name in the same way that all of the other hair companies have done since Camille Rose got sued. People are so petty. Like, they're trying not to end up in court, y'all. Like, are people changing ingredients on products? Absolutely. But they're taking natural out of the name because they don't want to get sued. Yeah. Ask Janelle Stevens about that, because that was insane. People are just petty. It is what it is. Any little thing that someone can find to file a lawsuit, they will do it. So again, it's vegan, cruelty-free, infused with natural botanical ingredients. And there are no parabens, mineral oils, sulfates, propylene glycol, phthalates, and artificial dyes. And again, it comes in a 6.8 fluid ounce tube, which I used about this much. So I would get probably like 3 or 4 more uses out of this. Maybe a little bit more, because I could have stood to use less of this actually. It says that it secures shape with extreme hold. Surface enhancers provide a brilliant shine. Controls frizz with authority. Let's talk about these claims. Secure shape with extreme hold, yes. The hold is holding. Like, this will hold in all of your secrets. Every lie that's ever been told. Listen, this is keeping secrets down more than Area 51. Like, it's it's locked and loaded, but still movable. Like, I have beautiful movement in my hair, and it doesn't feel like gross. You know how sometimes you have stronghold gel in your hair and you're just like, my hair feels nasty. Like, it might look all right, but I don't like how it feels. I'm not getting that at all. Surface enhancers provide a brilliant shine. Baby. She's shining like Beyonce and DJ Khaled. I'm just saying. It is, like, but it's not that kind of shine that looks like you have, like, you shellacked your hair. Like, it's very natural. It's a very natural, brilliant shine, which I adore. These couple pieces of hair are getting on my damn nerves. That's my bonnet's fault. Don't just be putting your bonnet on haphazardly, y'all. Make sure your hair is in there, right? Don't be like me. I was tired, okay? And then controls frizz with authority. Yes. Now, is there a little bit of frizz? Obviously. I took a blow dryer to it. Like, I've been playing in it. Y'all know I be touching my hair. I be touching my hair. So yes, there's a little bit of frizz. But when I was applying this to my hair, I was nervous because I was like, it hasn't even started drying yet. And I see like quite a few frizzy pieces. And when I went back and watched my old video, the same thing was happening in that situation. And it looked totally different when it dried. Once the gel sets in your hair, it's set. Like, it's set, it's there, like that is it. And it tamps the frizz down along with it. Now, I am using the Giovanni Super Smoothing Anti-Frizz Hair Serum. This is one of my favorite hair oils or serums for the summertime. Like, it's good. It's called Frizz Be Gone. And it does really help tamp down the frizz as well. It just glosses over everything, makes everything look super smooth. So this definitely aided in that, but I didn't have a lot of frizz to tamp down in general. I don't really know how it does that, because I was a little concerned. I was like, something just feels amiss. Like, maybe this is different, you know, maybe it's not the same gel. But no, like, I went back, I had the same concerns in that first video. I was proven totally wrong by the end of it. And it's the same thing with this right now. Like, you might see pieces that might be like, I don't know. But once it dries, baby, it does what it needs to do. This is one of those that's kind of going to take you on a little bit of a roller coaster, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because the results are stunning. The application of this is phenomenal. It is super smooth and hydrating on the hair. It just feels really great going in, and it really gets the curls going, if that makes sense. But it doesn't do that whole like really like dragging down process that a lot of gels do, which I don't necessarily mind that. That does not bother me at all. Even like some of my more botanical gels, like my She Scented Pomegranate Pear, that does that too. I get some of the prettiest, like fluffiest wash and goes of life. So just because something does that doesn't mean it's inherently going to weigh your hair down super duper heavy, you know? But this doesn't do that. But it's still, like, when they say it's an extreme hold. Look, this is on like the third thing. Like, there's four little things here to indicate the hold. This is on the third. I don't know what the fourth is like. The fourth one has got to be concrete, because Lord Jesus, like the way this is holding, like it didn't, the cast is still heavy. I hit this with a blow dryer. It feels really, really good. I'm super impressed with this till this day. And I did go back over, thankfully in that video, I did put the full ingredients list in the description box. It is exactly the same. It's identical. Nothing has been changed. It's the same formula. So if you were in love with the formula previously, you will be in love with it now. If you haven't tried it and you love a stronghold gel, but you're someone who wants a stronghold that's not going to weigh down your curls and make you look scalpy, you need to check this out. The only thing I will caution you with is, like a lot of gels that are in the drugstore, I think I mentioned this earlier in the week, the preservation system is higher up. It's like on the third line of ingredients. So if you do know that you have an allergy to phenoxyethanol, then be aware of that. But if that does not bother you, you should be good. If you want something that's more so botanical leaning, highly suggest this. Giovanni is one of those brands that I feel like has kind of been a natural hair OG for a while. But it doesn't always get a ton of hype. Like, it's not a super overhyped product. It's one of those that, like, if you know about Giovanni, then you know. So I'm putting y'all on. If you haven't tried this out, I highly suggest it. She is still just as good as she was back when I tried it. So y'all let me know, what do you think? I'm super happy with this. I can't wait to pull out some more of my green tea super moist, because I have several bottles in my back stock, and use that with this, because I was looking at the wash and go in that old video and I was like, oh, she was plush. She was yummy. Great with the humidity, great with the heat. This is just really, really nice. So yeah, a success. A natural hair throwback, success. You guys let me know if you enjoy this product, if you used to use it back in the day, and if you plan on giving her another shot. Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, thank you guys so much for pulling up this Good Friday. Look, we're having a wonderful time during Affordables Week. And I hope you guys are enjoying all of the content that I am laying out for you, because I'm having a good time creating. I don't know if y'all can tell. I am just in a good ass mood, and I love that. I prefer to be on the channel when I am in a good ass mood. So you guys let me know, how are you enjoying this week so far? And I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to be talking about my bad and bougie on a budget affordable hygiene products to have y'all smelling good and just being great. All right, I love you guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.